This is Design Safe Radio, where natural hazards researchers strive to make our society more resilient to everything nature throws at us.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Design Safe Radio. I'm your host, Dan Zehner, and with me today we have Nurullah Bektaş from Hungary. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the city where he is. Starts with a G, and is between Vienna and Budapest. If our geography lesson before the recording serves me right. So looking forward to hearing all about that, Nurullah. It's really an honor to have you today.
Thank you, Dan, for having me in this podcast.
So let's start with an introduction. Where are you from? What are you studying? Your research, and then also today we're going to talk about your role in the NHERI Graduate Student Council.
As Dan, you said, I am Nurullah Bektaş, and I am currently PhD candidate and also research assistant in Széchenyi István University in Hungary. And I am originally from Turkey, where I completed my bachelor and master degree in civil engineering. My research focused on seismic risk reduction and rapid visual screening methods development using artificial intelligence algorithms. Additionally, I am working on enhancing the sustainability of current and future building environment, while also addressing earthquake-induced debris management. I am also actively engaged in different non-governmental organizations. These non-governmental organizations are like Structural Extreme Event Reconnaissance, like STEER in US. And for example, another one is the Earthquake Engineering Field Investigation Team in UK. And additionally, mainly I am engaged in NHERI Graduate Student Council. And I am the mainly responsible person for the organization of this mini conference with organizing committee. And I collaborate with fellow NHERI GSC members. They are all graduate students from different countries all around the world. And we are currently organizing the NHERI GSC Mini Conference.
Yeah, thank you for highlighting, especially I think the biggest thing I picked up there was that the role of the Graduate Student Council in the PhD life, the research experience, is this coming together of researchers from around the world and seeing, what's life like in Hungary? What is life like in Texas? And how is it, or Japan, and how is it different? And how can we support each other in this wider community of hazards research? You mentioned the mini conference that the GSC is working on. Where is that being held? Is that in person? Is it virtual?
Yes. The conference, let me explain all about the NHERI GSC conference. The conference, we name it like 2024 NHERI Graduate Student Council Mini Conference. It is the second installment of this exciting event. And this event has been organized by the graduate students. And it is a platform for graduate students to connect, to present their research and see the other graduate students or researchers, what they are doing. And they can exchange ideas and also foster collaboration different than other conferences. This year, our keynote speaker is Dr. Yasemin Didem Aktaş from University College London in United Kingdom. And she has extensive experience on natural hazards, and she has served in EEFIT, the organization for post-disaster reconnaissance events.
That sounds like an amazing, keynote speaker, and especially given how many of the graduate student are involved in post-event reconnaissance. That's going to be a really great talk.
And because we would like to maximize the participation and accessibility, the conference is going to be conducted virtually. And I would like to tell everyone to mark on their calendar 31st of May 2024 for the NHERI Graduate Student Council Mini Conference.
Yeah, I think this is one of the most encouraging things I've been seeing as the Graduate Student Council has begun to grow. A lot of I'll say more gray-haired, seasoned NHERI people like myself. We've been really focusing on in conferences like the American Geophysical Union, EERI, things like that, really talking to graduate students and inviting them to be involved in things like the GSC, like the mini conference, like the Summer Institute, and we're really seeing that pay off now. And so it's so encouraging to hear the excitement and the interest and the energy behind this great conference that you're putting on at the end of next month, and really looking forward to hearing what comes out of it.
Thank you.
You mentioned earlier that you're part of STEER, the Structural Extreme Events Reconnaissance Group, and that you've conducted some post-earthquake investigations in your home country of Turkey, actually. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the stories from February last year when you were doing reconnaissance in Turkey?
I connected with different non-governmental organizations to offer assistance. And all my efforts, finally, Earthquake Engineering Field Investigation Team, EEFIT from UK, they accepted me as a team member, and they provided me an opportunity to conduct field reconnaissance in the affected area in Turkey. And in this team, there is many researchers, professors, practitioners, and I was a PhD student, junior researcher. I am telling this one because I would like to let everyone know we have always opportunity to be part of such research. And during the site investigation, I engaged with the affected communities. I witnessed the destruction, and because I speak Turkish, I hear many stories how impacted the community. They were very open and they would like to have someone to tell their stories. They would like to ask anyone who is passing who have knowledge about the safety of buildings. They just invite me and say, come and just check our house also and tell us, is it safe? Can we go inside or not? And I try to give advice and then tell them what is the situation of the house and whether it is possible they can live or not. In addition to this site investigation with EEFIT, I have contributed report preparation because in EEFIT also we prepared a report about Turkey, Syria earthquake, and also I have contributed reports in STEER and also in SUMMEER. And these reports are documenting the damage happened by these earthquakes and extent of damage and what kind of recovery effort has been taken.
Thank you for sharing your story. I mean, it just highlights how we really need people like yourself who have experience and local knowledge and have lived in areas and know the language and the cultural um, ways of being and what's acceptable and what's not, and how to ask questions and how to listen and whether to go in for tea or not, types of things that a guy like me wouldn't know. And that's really, really valuable for you to be on a team like this, and for anyone else listening, maybe you're from Nepal or Morocco or Taiwan or other seismically active areas, and can hear Nurullah's story of how you can be part of something like the GSC, and the next time there's an earthquake, or to share your experience from previous ones, can add to the body of research and knowledge about how these hazards affect communities and their resilience. It's just really, really great that you were able to be there, and it sounds like be a really good part of someone's really bad day.
Yes. Thank you so much. And all those my experience on the seismic vulnerability of buildings, one significant aspect that emerged from my experiences was the issue of earthquake-induced debris management. Because there is many significant earthquakes happen all around the world. For example, I can say 2023 Turkey and Syria earthquake. Another one is the 2015 Gorkha Nepal earthquake, 2008 Sichuan China earthquake. They are very devastating. 3 earthquakes happened within 20 years. We are trying to assess what kind of mitigation efforts can be taken before an earthquake, or what kind of effort should be taken after an earthquake, in an impending earthquake.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening. I know it's really late there. And it's been an honor to be able to hear your story, and to hear about the Graduate Student Council Mini Conference. Again, those listening, it is May 31st. You can find a link on LinkedIn or on Design Safe. The website will have those links posted in the show notes. It's free, it's virtual. If you're interested at all in natural hazards and you're a graduate student, definitely make sure that you sign up, as there's just a few weeks left before the conference. Anything else that you want to share, Nurullah, before you head off for the evening?
No, I would like to thank you for having me, and I would like to invite all graduate student researchers or professors. They can participate the conference, but graduate students has to present their research.
Great.
And I would like to see everyone there.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm looking forward to see what research presentations come out. It'll be really good. Thank you,
so much.
Nurullah. Have a great evening.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of Design Safe Radio. Be sure to like and subscribe on whatever platform you happen to be listening to this on. It really helps people find our show. Thanks to our amazing sponsors, the National Science Foundation and the NHERI Network Coordination Office, which is award number 2129782. Big thank you to Marty LaChance, our guest booker and topic researcher extraordinaire, and Raquel Ruiz, who is our video and audio editor. I'm your host and NHERI Facility Scheduling and Operations Coordinator, Dan Zehner. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay resilient.